Inns were the first known accommodation, which started in the 500 AD. Today's inns are located and attached to fuel gas stations with rooms not more than 50 to 20 rooms. Then, with the coming of industrial revolution and the aviation industry, there was need for people to move, to travel, and this led to them Hello my people, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy CHIMEX here again, and on this episode we are in the house, we are not outside. I know you guys are used to seeing me outside, but just bear with me today because I want us to interact, I want us to talk, I want to get your own point of view. It's something which I've noticed for my under 1 year experience in this business. And what am I talking about? Just like the title says, the shift of people from hotel to apartment residence. And I'm talking in relation to Cameroon. I've been in this business for under a year, and what I've noticed is that people who come to Cameroon for short and long-term stay always prefer to go in for apartment residence rather than hotels. And so far, that has been the trend. I've had so many clients booking for apartment residence rather than hotel. And I have a little bit of knowledge when it comes to hotel bookings because that's what I've been using in the past a lot. But right now, with the trend, I just usually go for apartment residence whenever I travel, no longer hotels. So I would say if you are an investor and you're looking forward to invest in the real estate business here in Cameroon, apartment residence is the thing. That is the gold mine, and the turnover is really fast. But you must know, in order to invest, you don't expect to recover your capital as soon as possible. You need to give it time to grow and establish. Then you can then make your returns. So in this video, I don't want to make it too long because I don't want to bore you. I want to give you my own point of view, and I want you to give me your own point of view because I don't know everything. I'm still new into this business, and I'm just sharing my knowledge in the little experience I've gained so far in this line of business. So I'll give you 5 or 6 or 7 reasons why I think there's a great shift from hotels to apartment residence. This is not coming from a consumer's point of view or a supplier's point of view. I'm a middleman, and I'm taking it from both sides because many investors come into Cameroon and establish apartment residence, and also hotel owners who are switching it up and bringing in the availability of serviced apartments into their complex for people who might enjoy this kind of living. Why? What are the reasons why there's this great shift from hotel to apartments? So I'll get into it, starting with number 1. And discretion, this is from a layman's point of view. This is not an expert. I'm just giving you from what I've learned in the field, from what people have told me, and from my own personal experiences. The first things first, I will say, is the feeling of home away from home. So yeah, when you're going for vacation and you're going for long stay or short stay, wherever it is you're going to, you want to feel like you're home. You understand? And the hotel doesn't give you that feeling. Best reason to rent a vacation home is that it feels like home away from home, while feeling like a getaway at the same time. And one of the most important elements of the guest deserves during holidays is privacy. In your apartment, you don't get the loud noises from guests in the nearby hotels. Mates don't wake you up early in the morning to clean your room and all that, and you don't get crowded swimming pools, which is one of the most important aspects when certain class of people go in for vacation. Because in the hotel, the pool section is rented. Meanwhile, in an apartment and all that, you have your own private pool or pool reserved only for the residents of the complex. So that is one reason. You also get to make your own food. You understand? Hotel food can be really or not really tasty like that because it is prepared to suit all kinds of clients. So they are trying to make everything balanced. In the serviced apartments, you get the opportunity to make your own food the way you want it and however you want it. Number 2. It is relatively cheaper. Serviced apartments are much more cheaper than hotels. In hotels, you pay what is known as the occupancy tax. You are built for that. And in apartment residence, you don't have to pay any occupancy tax. And for apartments, if you're going there like in a group, you can accommodate, you can take like, 2 bedrooms, for example, 4 people. It costs 60,000 francs for a night. 15K. Contribute and you're good to go. Or 30K, you're good to go. But for hotels, you can get a hotel room of that standard for like say 40 or 35,000 francs, and it accommodates just two people. You can't be more than two in a hotel rooms. Many hotel rooms have rules like that which restricts you from bringing in a third party other than those registered to be in the hotel. So it is relatively cheaper and you can accommodate as many people as you want depending on the rules of that place. If it's a 2-bedroom apartment, you can accommodate 5, sometimes 6 people. And if there are no sleeping spaces in the bed, we can manage the couch. So that is another factor which I think is really advantageous, and people are really going for apartments rather than hotels. So the third reason I want to highlight is the fact that it is relatively cheaper to maintain a serviced apartment rather than a hotel. This is coming from an investor's point of view. Okay, so let's take for example, I come to an apartment and I spend a week. For those weeks, the cleaner comes 3 times a week, because for service apartments, they don't do everyday home service every day like in hotels, like the hotels do. So yeah, they come 3 times a week. So you're paying the cleaner for 3 times cleaning in a week, rather than paying a cleaner 7 times for a week, like in the hotel rooms. So I feel like this really cuts down costs. Also, with the coming of prepaid meter, you top up the meter based on the consumption of the client. Let's say, for example, for a 2-bedroom apartment, a client can, let's say, consume 5K a day, not more than 5K a day. So if I'm taking a serviced apartment for 7 days, the boss pays 5,000 francs a day for a meter. So for that 7 days, it costs 35,000 francs. If I consume 35,000 francs for a week, and let's say the 6th or 5th day, it expires, like I consume everything, I am now responsible for topping it up, because I have to be responsible with my light consumption. I don't have to leave my apartment and go for a stroll or something and I leave every appliances on, like the AC, the lights, the TV and all that. So I'll be much more conscious on how I consume my electricity bill, because everything is on me. I've paid for that and I have to consume it with diligence. So every time I want to go out, I make sure I switch off the AC, I switch off the TV and all that. So that helps to cut down cost as well. Another point I want to highlight is the fact that location. Location is a very important aspect for travelers, people for vacation, long-term or short-term stay. You get. So many hotels are located in the CBD, in the central cities, the big cities. But meanwhile, deep down into the suburbs and all that, you can't really find the standards of hotel you want for your short or long-term stay. So there comes the availability of service apartments, Airbnbs. You get. So with these now, it gives you now opportunity now to go wherever you want, and going wherever you want, you are sure to meet your service apartment, unlike hotels or 5-star hotels, but you're very, very sure of meeting serviced apartments. So I feel like location also plays a very important role and influences the movement of people from hotels to service apartments, because it can be located in the city, the suburbs, anywhere you really want to go for your vacation or short or long-term stay. So yeah, and you also get to meet people from different cultures, which is where Airbnb comes into play. Airbnb, you can have like say a 3-bedroom apartment. All right, these 2 bedrooms, nobody occupies them for now. I place them up in Airbnb. People who are coming in for vacation can decide to stay there, and when they come, we interact. I meet people from different cultures, different backgrounds. It gives me an opportunity to, relate, talk, feel and understand different cultures. So I believe it opens the mind and much more welcoming to accepting and experiencing different cultures from different kinds of people. So I feel like that would be my 5th point, or whatever number we are at right now. I don't know what number of points I'm at right now, but anyway, we move. There's not much bureaucracy when it comes to apartments. That's why I feel like many people are going in now for service. Many investors are putting in their money in service apartments. For hotels, you have to involve this person, go to this office, invite the Ministry of Tourism, bribe them to rate your hotels like 3, 4, 5-star and all that. But for apartments, you don't have to do all that. Just build your apartments, make it nice, put it out there. People are going to come. Clients are going to come. So yeah, I feel like the bureaucracy for serviced apartments is not that complex as it is for hotels, because the hotels, it's all state involved thing. Same as apartments, it's all state involved thing. So you really need to make sure all the paperwork is right and everything. So like that's another reason why people are moving into apartments more than investing in hotels. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any points to add, please just do that in the comment section, and please like this video and subscribe if you haven't, and see you guys on the next one. I'll definitely be out on the next one. This is CHIMEX, and I'm out.